Hey everyone, it's great to see you back here. Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the latest tips and science to help you live your healthiest life, especially as we age. Today, we're tackling a topic that often gets overlooked but can make a huge difference in your well-being. 6 cooking oils that seniors, and really anyone concerned about heart health, should avoid. The kitchen is the heart of the home, but it can also be a place where hidden dangers lurk, especially when it comes to the oils we use every day. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to what we eat. Paying attention to the ingredients in our meals, particularly the types of fats and oils, becomes more important than ever for maintaining a healthy heart and overall vitality. The choices we make in the kitchen, sometimes small, everyday decisions, can have a profound impact on our cardiovascular health, cholesterol levels, and even our energy. I know nutrition can feel overwhelming, almost like navigating a minefield of conflicting advice, but my goal today is to cut through the confusion and empower you with clear, evidence-based information you can trust. We'll break down exactly why these 6 oils are problematic, looking at their fatty acid profiles, how they're processed, and the scientific links between these oils and heart disease risk. Understanding the reasons behind these recommendations is key. When you know the why, it's so much easier to make lasting, positive changes in your daily habits. And don't worry, I'm not just here to tell you what to avoid. After we go through the oils to steer clear of, I'll introduce you to some fantastic, heart-healthy alternatives that are easy to find and delicious to use in your favorite recipes. Remember, this journey is about making positive, sustainable changes, not just cutting things out. It's about enjoying food while protecting your health. So let's get started and take the first step toward making our kitchens and our hearts safer and healthier, one meal at a time. Let's start with a common kitchen staple, generic vegetable oil. You'll find it in almost every pantry, and it's often the go-to choice for frying, baking, and salad dressings. Its name sounds healthy and harmless, but there's more to the story than meets the eye. Despite its innocent name, vegetable oil is actually a blend of several highly processed oils, most commonly corn, soybean, and canola. These oils are chosen for their low cost and long shelf life, not for their health benefits. Many people don't realize that what's inside the bottle is far from natural. The real issue lies in its high omega-6 fatty acid content, especially linoleic acid. While our bodies do need some omega-6, the amount found in these oils is far beyond what our ancestors ever consumed. Omega-6 is essential, but the modern diet is overloaded with it, especially compared to omega-3s. Ideally, we'd have a balanced ratio, but today's typical diet can have up to 20 times more omega-6 than omega-3. This imbalance disrupts the body's natural processes and can set the stage for health problems. For seniors, this is especially concerning. The excess omega-6 in vegetable oil is pro-inflammatory, which means it can trigger or worsen chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is already a risk as we age, and it's linked to a host of health issues, from joint pain to heart disease. Over time, chronic inflammation can damage the lining of your arteries, raising your risk for high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. It's a silent process, but the effects can be life-altering. Another problem is how these oils are made. Vegetable oil production involves heavy industrial processing, refining, bleaching, and deodorizing. This often uses high heat and harsh chemicals to make the oil look and taste appealing. Unfortunately, this process strips away natural nutrients and can cause the fats to oxidize. Oxidized fats introduce free radicals into your body, which are unstable molecules that can damage your cells. Free radicals are a big deal. They attack healthy cells, contribute to aging, and can negatively impact cholesterol and the health of your arteries. Over time, this damage adds up, especially for those already at risk for heart problems. Cooking with vegetable oil, especially at high temperatures, makes things even worse. The heat can further break down the oil, creating even more harmful compounds. This creates a perfect storm for heart issues and inflammation. The takeaway? For a heart-safe kitchen, it's best to avoid generic vegetable oil. Instead, reach for healthier options like olive oil or avocado oil, which are less processed and offer real benefits for your heart and overall health. Next up is palm oil, a common ingredient that often goes unnoticed in our daily diets. You might be surprised to learn just how frequently it appears in the foods we eat. Palm oil is found in a wide variety of processed foods, from baked goods and snacks to margarine, and even some non-dairy creamers. Its versatility and low cost make it a favorite among food manufacturers. Its semi-solid nature at room temperature, along with its stability and long shelf life, make it especially popular for creating foods that need to stay fresh for weeks or even months. However, this convenience comes at a cost. Palm oil is high in saturated fat, which is known to negatively impact heart health when consumed in excess. One of the main saturated fats in palm oil is palmitic acid. This particular fatty acid has been shown to raise LDL cholesterol, often referred to as the bad cholesterol. Elevated LDL cholesterol can lead to the buildup of plaque inside your arteries, narrowing them and increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes over time. For seniors, this risk is even more significant. As we age, our arteries naturally become less flexible, making it even more important to avoid foods that can accelerate plaque buildup. Palm oil is especially common in ultra-processed foods, which are also typically high in added sugars and sodium, two more factors that can harm heart health. While red palm oil does contain some beneficial antioxidants, such as vitamin E and carotenoids, these nutrients are often lost during the refining process. The palm oil used in most packaged foods is the refined version, which lacks these antioxidants and offers little in the way of health benefits. In fact, the majority of palm oil you'll find in ingredient lists is the refined, heart-unfriendly type, making it even more important to be vigilant. To protect your arteries and overall heart health, make it a habit to read food labels carefully and try to limit or avoid products containing palm oil whenever possible. Coconut oil is controversial, once hailed as a superfood. However, its high saturated fat content raises LDL cholesterol. Proponents argue its medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, are different, but lauric acid behaves like a long-chain fatty acid. A major study found coconut oil raises LDL cholesterol compared to non-tropical oils. The American Heart Association advises limiting saturated fat, including coconut oil. For seniors, adding an oil that raises LDL is risky. Marketing has created a health halo around coconut oil, but science shows it's not heart healthy. Use coconut oil sparingly, not as a daily cooking oil. Cottonseed oil is a hidden ingredient in many processed foods. It's high in omega-6 fats, driving chronic inflammation. Cotton is a fiber crop, allowing potent pesticides not used on food crops. These chemicals can remain in the oil, posing health risks. For seniors, this cumulative exposure is concerning. Cottonseed oil is often from genetically modified crops, increasing chemical use. The natural toxin gossypol must be removed during processing. Avoid cottonseed oil by limiting fried foods and processed snacks. Soybean oil is the most consumed oil in the U.S. It's high in omega-6 fatty acids, contributing to inflammation. This imbalance promotes arterial plaque and heart disease. For seniors, managing inflammation is crucial for healthy aging. Soybean oil is highly refined, creating harmful oxidized fats. Most soy is genetically modified, raising concerns about chemical residues. While it contains some omega-3 ALA, it's not enough to offset its inflammatory potential. Avoiding soybean oil means choosing whole foods and making your own dressings. Margarine and shortening, derived from oils, contain harmful trans fats. Hydrogenation creates trans fats, raising LDL and lowering HDL cholesterol. This accelerates atherosclerosis, leading to heart disease. Many countries have banned trans fats, but some products still contain small amounts. Read labels for partially hydrogenated oils to avoid trans fats. Even trans fat-free margarines use palm oil, high in saturated fat. These products are ultra-processed, with artificial additives. Avoid them for heart health, opting for natural fats like olive oil. We've covered 6 oils to remove for heart health. These are industrial, processed products not aligned with our health needs. But this is about empowerment, not fear. There are delicious, heart-healthy alternatives. Extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil are excellent choices. They nourish your body and protect your heart. Simple changes like reading labels and choosing whole foods can impact your quality of life. Consult with a doctor before making dietary changes. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more health tips. Stay safe and be